All right, all right, all right. Hello, 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 and happy Friday. And welcome back to another episode of the Astrology After Dark with me, Katrice, the Natal Chart Navigator. And I help open minded individuals to navigate their lives using their birth charts and their numerology. And so I hope you guys have had an amazing day, an amazing week. This has been a really good week for me. And so let's just go ahead and jump into it. So, starting on Monday, okay? Monday was August 1st, right? Yeah, Monday was the 1st. And so that is when Mars went conjunct with the North Node and Uranus in the sign of Taurus, okay? And so this has been a major conjunction. All of the astrologers of the whole astrology community has been talking about this, and so it's finally here. And so some major shifts are going to occur because of this conjunction. Okay, so just depending upon where Taurus is in your chart is where there's going to be some major shifts. Now, I think on Monday I went over depending on what house it's in, it's how it will be affecting you. So if you missed that episode, go back and look at Monday's episode. um, it's on my YouTube channel. I stream to my YouTube channel, so you can go to YouTube and you can check that out. It's the episode on Monday, I believe. Yeah, because I did Saturn on Wednesday. All right. So today I'm going to be talking about North Node. Okay. A lot of people are like, "What's my purpose? What's my purpose?" I don't know what I'm here, what I'm destined to do. Why am I here? So we're going to be talking about your North Node and what it is. Your North Node is basically your soul's purpose. It's your destiny, right? And so, the North Node is what your soul wants you. It's why your soul reincarnated. Okay, here on this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, is why your soul reincarnated here in this space. Okay, and so it's a Friday night. Okay, so go ahead and jumping into it. We're going to start with the North Node in Aries. Okay, and so if your North Node is in Aries, now depending upon the house, okay, so the sign has significations, but then you also have to look at the house. Now, I'm not doing anything with houses tonight because I would need to actually pull up charts and, it's 12 different zodiac signs. And so, I got to be pulling up charts to see who has what and this and that. And so I'm not going to do that. Now, if you know your information, okay, if you know your birth time, place, and date, and you would like me to actually pull your chart to see, and give you some guidance on your chart, on your North Node placement, then you can send $10 to my Cash App. And with your information, I'll pull up your chart, and then, I can let you know what your North Node, what your destiny in this lifetime is. Okay. But just going through, starting with the North Node in Aries, okay? If your North Node is in Aries, you are meant to develop your confidence and own your truth in this lifetime, okay? Because your South Node is the opposite of what your North Node is. It's in the opposite sign of your North Node, okay? So the opposite of Aries would be Libra. So in a past life, you were all about others, and you were all about doing the people pleasing thing. And I actually just was talking to a client, I want to say earlier this week, and they have their North Node here, and we was having this exact conversation. um you're meant to develop your confidence and own your truth in this lifetime. Okay. You may be a people pleaser, and trying to keep the peace and the balance of your South Node, because South Node is in Libra. And you may be dealing with some past karma in this lifetime. If you find yourself around selfish people, this is a sign to take your power back and find spiritual growth through that. Okay. um, You probably put people before yourself. You probably go and ask other people opinions, before, you choose to do something. And so in this lifetime, you need to stop doing that. Okay. You need to be the badass that you are, and you need to, learn to trust yourself. Okay. You have to look out for manipulating people. Don't deny your own needs. And you need to learn how to be independent while still being considerate of others and respectful of others. Okay. Now, I'm not telling you to just be rude. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like rude people. I can't stand rude people. Like, that hurts my soul. Oh, it hurts my soul. Okay. But you don't let nobody walk all over you either. Okay. And so you don't need anybody's approval. Okay. Speak up about what you think rather than trying to please everybody. Okay. And remember, it's okay to value you. Okay. Because if you don't value you, nobody else ain't going to value you. Okay. And so that's North Node in Aries. Okay. Hold on. All right. So let's see. Next one here is North Node in Taurus. Okay. I have notes, but some of them are like so blurry I can't even see. So North Node in Taurus is all about Taurus is about material possessions and material, wealth, and it's very earth centered, very connected to the earth realm. Okay. So if your North Node is in Taurus, you are here to get your material possessions. Okay. You are here to find a balance between your material possessions and, other people's material possessions, which means your south node would be in Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio is about death, is about regeneration. And so with you having your north node, with your south node in Scorpio, in a past life, you may have, been all about, others' resources, and focus on giving things away. And not here you go, and not worrying about yourself. And so in this lifetime, you need to focus on you. Okay. You need to focus on what it is that you are supposed to be in this lifetime when it comes to making your money, when it comes to your earthly possessions. Okay. Um, and so what is it that makes you happy? What is it that makes you really want to get out and work? Because Taurus is also, it's a work energy. It's a slow moving energy. It does not move, fast. Okay. So the South Node represents what's familiar and comfortable. Okay. And so, you know, you probably in a past life had some dark things happen to you. It may have been some abuse, some trauma that happened to you. So, in this lifetime, you might still be attracting abuse and trauma to you. Okay. And so in this lifetime, and things may have been very unstable for you. Okay. And so in this lifetime with the North Node in Taurus, okay, your thing is to work on your strength of resiliency and the ability to create a stable, abundant, peaceful, and comfortable life for yourself. Okay. South Node, it normally shows up from childhood. And by the time you get into, say, your 30s, is when you really start moving towards your North Node. Some people later than a little earlier, people later than others. It really just depends. You have to look at the whole entire chart to see everything. But um, that's Taurus North Node. Is getting stable, moving away from the instability, and getting stable in this lifetime. And so next up is North Node in Gemini. Good old Gemini, 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 the talkingest sign in the zodiac. And you gotta love Geminis. The talkingest people. Okay. So if you have your sign, if you have your North Node in if you have your North Node in Gemini, it means your South Node is in Sagittarius. Okay. Now this axis is all about communication and learning. Okay. And so your life could include teaching, learning, writing, and spreading a message, whatever that message is. Now, again, you do have to look at the house placement of the nodes, in order to see how it's fulfilled. Okay, what area of field in. Okay, but this axis is all about. Okay, and so the they're constantly gathering information, constantly gathering information. Now, if your node is in Sagittarius, it means that in a past life, you just collected all kind of information. Like you just learned and learned and learned and learned and learned, right? But you didn't stay put. Okay, because Gemini is all about that sign rules like early childhood, your what is it, your uh, local environments. Sagittarius is about travel, foreign travel. Okay, and so in the past life, Sagittarius South Node, you did a lot of learning. You did a lot of learning about yourself, learning about the higher learning, but you put nothing to practice. Okay. And so you were always on the go. You didn't put anything in practice. And so in this lifetime, your challenge is to put down roots. Okay. Find somewhere and sit your butt down. Right? Which is hard for Gemini because Gemini likes to be on the go, likes to move, like to you know move, pick up information here. Oh, let me go run and go tell this person, let me go tell this. They're all about spreading information as well. And so you got to learn to settle into a community, to get some roots, um, and actually put into practice what it is that you have learned. Okay, now that's going to be kind of hard for Gemini because Gemini is not it's an air sign. Okay, Gemini is an air sign, and air signs tend to take in a whole lot of information, but they don't do anything with it. They don't do it. They just take it in and they go tell everybody. Oh, I learned this, I learned that, da da da. But they don't actually put it into use themselves, unless they have like if they have like Earth, like if you have Earth placements that really will help, that Gemini energy to actually put their learning into use. Okay, but for the most part, Gemini is going to be a challenge for a Gemini to actually put that information into practical use. Okay, but that is your challenge in this lifetime. Okay, now again, depending upon the house that it is in. Okay, because each house signifies something different. Okay, so depending upon the house that it is in, it may change what your soul's destiny is a little bit, but for the most part, that's what the Gemini North Node is. Okay, so we have Cancer North Node. Now this is my node. Okay, Cancer North Node. So let's pull it up. My North Node is in the 12th house. Okay, 12th house is the house of subconscious, house of like prisons and hospitals, and all of the things. It is opposite Capricorn South Node. Okay, and so for me, I'm not gonna lie. It has not been easy for me to step into my Cancer North Node because I have Capricorn on the south. Capricorn is all about achievement, it's all about status, and it's in my sixth house. Sixth house is the house of work, and daily routines, your job, your day-to-day stuff that you do. And so I'm all about achievement, and I have it in my 12th house, where that is all about uh 12th house is all about like the undoing, the subconscious, and things of that nature. It 12th house also governs like hospitals and institutions and jail and things of that nature. Okay, and so you know, then I'm a Virgo sun, so I'm all about service. I'm all about the doing. Okay, and so when you have your North Node in Cancer, you got to be concerned with other people's needs, okay? Because Capricorn is all about work. And now this axis here, this is the axis of Cancer is the feminine energy and Capricorn is the masculine energy. So you're looking at Capricorn is the more dominant parent. I don't like to say father because in some households the mother was more dominant, okay? And then the father wasn't as dominant. So the more dominant energy is Capricorn and the more motherly energy is Cancer. And so I am fire dominant. I have a lot of fire and air energy. Okay, that's the more masculine energies. So I'm all about achievement and work, and I had to learn to be motherly. I had to learn to be concerned with other people, and it wasn't that I like just didn't care about people, but I was just focused on my career. When I was younger, it was like focused on my career, right? And then I had my kids and I got married, and it was like, okay, I gotta I gotta switch off and not be so career focused and focus on my children and my husband and my household. That shit wasn't easy. That wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? It was not easy. However, as time has gone on, I have really started to embrace my Cancer North Node. Um, Almost to a point where I kind of like just kind of shut out the South Node. And now it's like I'm learning that balance. Okay. And so if your North Node is in Cancer, okay, you have to learn. First of all, don't abandon your South Node because you have to find the balance because you need both. Okay. So, and that's what I'm learning now. I think I got a grip on it, as far as working with that Capricorn energy, but then, also being nurturing, also being mothering, also, not always thinking that it's all about work, 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 and make money, make money, make money, because money is not the most important thing. Okay. It's important. You know what I'm saying? In this physical experience, yes, money is very important because you can't eat, you can't do anything, you have nowhere to stay, you can't get gas, you can't do anything without money. Okay. However, it's not the most important thing in your life. Okay. You have to learn to give and, be of service and be concerned, with others. Okay. So that's Capricorn North Node. So no, sorry, Cancer North Node. Okay, so Cancer, Leo. Okay, Leo North Node. Leo North Node. All right. All right, so the Leo North Node means that your South Node is in the sign of Aquarius. Okay. And so with the Leo North Node, that person is a powerful change maker, okay, in this lifetime, but they can end up getting lost in the crowd, okay, because in a past life they were, you know, operating Aquarius energy, okay, And so Aquarius is the Zodiac's humanitarian, okay? And it's all about equality and progressive social policies. So, all those people that you see, they be like humanitarian rights and, all of that, they're all about the social movement. They got a lot of Aquarius in their chart, you know? And so Princess Diana had an Aquarius South Node, okay? Um, Leo North nodes care about society, but they be a bit detached when it comes to the one-to-one. Aquarius is not really a one-to-one type of energy. It's more so of a collective energy. Okay, whereas Leo is more of the one-to-one and things of that nature. Okay, and so when you have your you need to release people pleasing, okay? Because Aquarius can be kind of a people pleasing, kind of hide out in the group, being emotionally detached, head over heart, not showing feelings too much, rejection of material and sensual pleasures, okay? And so you got to release that, okay? And you need to embrace your Leo North Node. So, unbridled self expression, collaborating with others, leading by example, following your heart. Um, you know, it's okay to have luxuries, turning your desires and tuning into your desires and sensuality, spoiling yourself and others, okay, and open displays of affection, okay. It's okay to show emotion. It's okay to, get kind of attached to um, others. It's okay. Okay. And if you embrace that Leo North Node, okay, embrace that self expression because Aquarius energy, them some smart ass people, and they really do care like about people. However, they don't they're just very emotionally detached, okay. And Gemini energy can be emotionally detached as well. Both of those air signs can be detached. Libra, however, is very partnership oriented and they love people. That's the people pleasers. That's the people pleasers. So you don't want to go there, okay. So let's go to Virgo. Virgo is about service. Okay. If you have your Virgo South node, Virgo North node, sorry. Virgo North node, which would make Pisces your South node because that is the opposite energy. Now, this is the healing axis, okay? Because Pisces is the opposite energy of it's the opposite energy. It's all about healing, okay? Healing and spirituality and things of that nature, okay? And so in a past lifetime, where you have in your Pisces South node, you didn't have clear boundaries, okay? Your boundaries were not clear. And so in this lifetime, you need to have clear boundaries. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So if your North Node is in Virgo, your life lesson centers around setting and maintaining clear boundaries. Okay. You to be of service to others without letting others walk all over you. Okay. You win when you participate in life and share with the world the solutions that you have to your problems. Okay. Um, and so with you having a Pisces South node, you probably are used to letting everybody just walk and just walk all over you, and you had no clear boundaries. Okay, and so you might give your time a little too freely to others. They may become overly dependent upon on you, or you might become dependent upon them. Okay, and that doesn't serve anybody's highest good. Okay, and so you may want to commit to a daily routine practice. deep clean your home and workspace. Practice grounding meditation. Okay, practice some grounding meditation to keep you grounded, because Pisces is a water sign, so it's a very spiritual energy. And Pisces energy tends to kind of be up in the clouds. And so, you want to practice a grounding meditation to keep you here, and present in the moment. Okay. And now if you have a Libra North Node, okay, remember, um, we started out with Aries. Aries is opposite of Libra, okay? And so that your South Node was in Aries. The past you was selfish as hell. You only cared about yourself. You didn't care about others. It was all about what is it for, what is it in it for me? And so as a Libra North Node, your soul knows that when we work together, we win together. Okay. And so you know that there is enough to go around when we act justly and harmoniously. Libra is the diplomat, it is the mediator, and the person who suggests focusing on another when you get too wrapped up in your own circumstances. Okay. Now, having an Aries South node, you know that you can rely on you. Okay. You know that you're going to be there for you, and you're going to make sure you got what you need. Okay. And so with this placement, it's all about commitment. Okay. And so depending upon what house it's in, the commitment will be different, because Aries isn't, it's kind of non-committal. It's not really a committal type energy. And Libra is. Okay. And so some tips for you with this North Node: keep your friends, on an email list or a group chat where you guys can kind of lift each other up. Practice yoga and get back in alignment with yourself. Okay. And share, right? Because with you having that Aries South Node, sharing is not easy for you. Okay. It may not be something that's easy for you. And so, learning the benefits of sharing and devotion to others in partnership and friendship and business, and all of the things. Okay. And so let's go Scorpio North Node. Okay. So it's opposite of the Taurus. Okay. And so as a Scorpio North Node, you're here to show us what true personal transformation and rebirth looks like in human form. Okay. And so your soul craves non attachment to material things. Okay. Remember when we talked about the Taurus in the past, you had a Scorpio South Node. So you already did the non attachment to material. And so you're here to learn that in this lifetime with the Taurus North Node. And so now it's the reverse. Okay. And so your soul craves non attachment to material things, to past versions of yourself, and to life's ever changing circumstances. So Scorpio North Node are usually gifts in the areas of art, and probably musically inclined. So you probably can sing or play an instrument or something like that. Okay. Now you probably have felt that you had to take care of yourself from a young age. Okay. And a lot of your life lessons probably could center around your plans falling through until you learn to not rely on planning so much, because you're so used to things not working out for you. You're fixated on planning. And so you're here to learn to practice letting go of attachments to luxury and comfort, because that's Taurus. Okay. Taurus is all about the material, and Taurus is ruled by Venus. So it's all about comfort and luxury and food. If you know any people love to eat, they love to eat, and good too. And so, in this lifetime, you are learning to embrace the unknown and not have everything planned out. Okay. Learn to dwell in the mystery, certainty of life without rushing to fill in the spaces with security and practicality. Okay. Embracing that the universe, God, always brings abundance is going to be your biggest lesson with a Scorpio North Node. Okay. You got to learn and know that God has your back. Okay. Now, if you have Sagittarius as your North Node, you are a seeker here to indulge your desire for continual learning and exploring. Okay. And so, you here, you travel, you're gonna go and do and everything, until you find the answers that you are seeking. Okay. And so you're here, um there's no end goal that you're really out to get. It's just to learn, to constantly keep growing. Okay. um Probably have some prophetic abilities that you are here to develop in this lifetime. Okay. And so, your South Node is Gemini. Okay. Your South Node is Gemini. And so, in the past, you probably, didn't do a whole lot of travel. You probably just stayed in your local community, and you learned things, but you only shared it with your local community, and you probably didn't really develop your mind, really develop, and go really far out and learn things. It was just, a bunch of things that really didn't have a whole lot of meaning to it. And so in this lifetime, you're supposed to be moving towards expansion and perspective and big picture thinking. Okay. You're here to do great things. And so life is going to move you more towards that, you know. And as you learn to surf the waves and go with the flow, life will bring you more opportunities for expansion. Okay. Capricorn North Node. Okay. So this is the opposite of the Cancer of what I have because my North Node is in Cancer. So with the Capricorn North Node, in a past lifetime, you were all about the home and you were all about taking care of others. And you didn't really make any like goals or anything for yourself. Okay. And so for you, this life is all about setting goals and achieving them. Okay. Small or big goals, it doesn't matter. Okay. Any goal important to you is worth your attention. Okay. Now, as a Capricorn North Node, success will not come to you all at once because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Okay. And so Saturn is one of those energy is the planet of karma. Okay. And it's not just gonna give it to you, okay, just quickly like that. No, you're gonna have to earn it. Okay. And so you know, it's going to take some time, but you still need to learn to set goals. Okay. And when you learn to take incremental steps towards your goal, you'll climb up the mountain and get to wave your flag of achievement for all to see. Okay. Now, you may tend to put limits on yourself unconsciously and fall into moods that keep you from the work that you feel called to do. Okay. And you may not even know that your underlying desire is to reach the top, whatever that is for you. However, as you keep working towards your goal, you'll often gain public recognition more quickly than most, which signifies that you are on the right track because it is all about status. It's the outward status when it comes to Capricorn. Okay. So your mission is to balance your home life, which is your comfort zone, with your work life, okay, with your goals, okay? And so you do best when you incorporate home life with working life. So maybe you need to work from home and have a home office instead of climbing the corporate ladder, okay? Um, and so because of your inherent creativity and desire for everyone to win together, corporate life may not be the life for you. Okay. And so this people with this North Node make great entrepreneurs and leaders in the realm of business. And remember, you are the CEO of your life, so execute, hire, and fire accordingly. Okay. All right. Now, one thing for Capricorn North Nodes, remember to do that self care. Okay. Remember to do the self-care, because self-care is very, very important, and you don't want to get burnt out, while you're working on goals. Oh, excuse me. All right. So next, Aquarius North Node and then Pisces North Node, and it will be done. Okay. So with your Aquarius North Node, um, you're you're here to learn to work in groups versus doing everything solo. Okay, because in the past, with that Leo North Node, you stood out, you shined. You were the star of the show. Okay, and so, but it wasn't a group thing. It was always you, shining and doing it by yourself. And so in this lifetime, you are here to champion humanitarian causes, and you're probably pretty passionate about quite a few. Okay. And so you feel most fulfilled when you use your many skills to spotlight critical universal causes rather than being a solo star player. Okay. So you're not here to do things by yourself. Okay, you're bring new life and new ways of doing things to the world. So you may be connected between your friend and network groups. Um, you may just know how to connect people and put people together so that they work more efficiently to get goals done. Okay, your rewards from life come when you continue to connect people to other people and the resources that benefit the greatest good of all when they come together. I didn't put. It's got a friend. She this I know this got to be her North Node, because I swear she like can connect people. You need something. I'd be like, okay, I need this, and she'd be like, yeah, girl, I know such 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 such. You know what I'm saying? And she really knows how to put people together. She's very community focused. Um, she's very very community focused. Very very community focused. She's really a sweetheart. Okay. And so you win when you include others and see that everyone has a unique role to play, including you. Okay. You're here to focus on community first leadership, learning to release the drama. So you got to let all drama go. Sustainability, collaboration, eccentric idea, and these are the realms in which you will shine with an Aquarius North Node. All right, and then last but not least is Pisces North Node. Okay. And so Pisces North Nodes have spent so much time thinking about the details because, again, South Node is in Virgo. Virgo is very detail oriented, analyzing type of energy. Okay. And so they in the past was wanting to make sure that everything was in order and under control. And so now that your North Node wants you to focus more on a spiritually fulfilling life. Okay. And learning to trust that there can be positive outcomes when you give over your sense of control. So you got to let it go. You got to let your control go. Okay. And so you work well alone and tend to need lots of space and privacy. And you need a rest. Pisces, because Pisces is such a very spiritual, empathetic energy, and it's like they absorb, like when they're out and about amongst people, they can't be out for too long because then they need to go and be by themselves and rest and recharge. Okay. And so you don't need to be perfect, valuable. Okay. And that's a trait that's really when it comes to Virgo energy is a very perfect perfectionistic type of energy. And so you don't have to be perfect. Okay. You just do what you can, and it'll all work out in the end. Okay. It's safe to be vulnerable, be seen, and to let your guard down with people that you trust. Okay. Now, if you do have a Pisces North Node, more than likely you are pretty intuitive. And so you will know who to trust and who not to trust. And just depending on other placements as well. Okay. Everybody has intuition. Everybody is born with intuition, period. Some people, just depending upon the placements, the energies that they have, that they were born with, um, it's easier for them to tap into their intuition than others, but everybody has intuition. Okay. And so if you have a North Node in Pisces, you might find that life situations push you out of the orderly planned life and into the chaos of the unknown. Okay. And so it's time to release your inner cynic and your inner critic, because I'm sure that's your default, having a Virgo South Node. But they're not going to serve you moving forward in the life that you are meant to live. Okay. Embrace your abilities to heal yourself and others through your art. And that's how you will bring a healthy sense of fulfillment to your life. All righty. So that are the nodes. Those are how you can discover your purpose. Okay. So if you're just jumping on, we were talking about how your North Node can show you what your life purpose is, what your destiny is. And so you can go back, you can check out the replay. And so that concludes this episode of Astrology After Dark. And if you found value in this episode, please do go ahead and share it out if you're watching on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, you can go ahead and give me a like if you found value. Also, subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notifications whenever I'm live or upload new content to the channel. And also, if you are looking for your purpose, if you don't know what your purpose is, if you're looking, you're wanting to figure out what am I supposed to be doing in this lifetime, you can book a career chart reading with me. Or you can just book a general reading if you have a career and it's working for you and you feel satisfied in it, but you just kind of want to know, about you, who you are energetically, and also, what your purpose is. Because your purpose is not always tied to your career. Okay. So you can, all the information is in the comments here, and it's also in the comments here of the live stream, and it'll also be in the description box of the stream on YouTube. All right. The information is right there. It'll be listed right there. All righty. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Friday evening, and an amazing weekend. And remember that possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. And that right there ought to make you smile. Have a amazing one, guys.